Poof, we're live.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if I can fix Twitch.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our new playthrough. We're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. And it's a darn shame Nintendo is unfortunately very copyright strike happy because this game has amazing music. And before we get started, we just want to say if you've liked our content and you continue to like our content, please give this video a like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. And ring the bell for notifications. We'd really appreciate it. And you want to financially support us, please go to indieplanet.com and buy our comic books, Dream Angel or Tech Warrior. We'd really appreciate that. Today, people have given this game a bad reputation. I've heard in recent years people think it's the dark horse of the series and that it's the hardest, that it's the, one of the harder early Zelda games. I'm like, not really. When it first came out, I could agree with that because people didn't know how to play it. We were all trying to figure things out and all that. Like, yeah, okay. And, well, yes, we're playing this on Nintendo Switch Online version, which comes with some very nice quality of life features, I won't lie. There is a way to play through this game and make it very easy. It's just a matter of you gotta if you treat this game like it's going to be a linear progression game, like you had to go through A to B to C to Z all the way through, kind of a deal, then yeah, you might have a few moments you gotta struggle a little bit. But that's the thing. A lot like the first game, it's pretty open world. I would argue it's a little more open world than Zelda 1. Because in Zelda 1, when you beat the bosses, you get a heart container. And certain things are tied behind having so many heart containers. You can't get certain items. Versus Zelda 2 here, beating the bosses here, the only thing you have to beat them for is to unlock the final level. And it gives you a guaranteed level up. Well, the levels toward the high end, the last few levels, are super expensive. So what we're going to do here today is, before take advantage of that to make it easier. As you can see, I've already played through this game multiple times. And I've already got a completed file through on here. So I'm going to put in our name. And yes, first time I did Link. But this is our new playthrough, so I'm going to go with Oreo, because that's my name. I think it'll fit. Well, we're starting off with nothing. And for those few of you who do not know the story of Zelda 2, after Zelda 1, Link got a little bit older, and then he got a Triforce mark on his hand, which he did not have in Zelda 1. When it appeared, Impa took him to this palace where he found a different Zelda from the first game, far asleep, and had fallen asleep many years ago due to an evil spell. A wizard cursed her to fall asleep because she would not reveal the secret of the Triforce. For those of you who've only ever played the first game, there were only 2 Triforces in that game, not 3. The Triforce of Power and the Triforce of Wisdom. This game is the one that introduced the Triforce of Courage. So let's head on out. Now, we're here to have fun, and I'll gladly try to educate when I come along, but I'm not going to explain everything. A lot of this is visually pretty self-explanatory. Overworld, see if we can walk wherever we wanted to, and all that fun stuff. And we gotta level up the, in an old school sort of fashion with numbers instead of heart containers. And we're gonna get a quick and easy level up right here. Now, very, very important. Most people the playthroughs I've seen anyway, and to be fair, even my first playthrough, when you got to level up, you got whatever was that telling you to level up for. In this case, life, which we are going to do this time. But as you can see, the next one will be magic. We're going to skip magic and hold out for power. Because in the early game, using magic isn't going to be all that super helpful. But having an extra sword power to make us stronger is going to be immensely more helpful.
Yeah, especially with some of these enemies, it looks like.
Well, that's because I was too busy talking instead of focusing that time. And of course, our first town, Raru. For all of those of you who play later games, I'm sure that name holds very high significance. Yeah, and then some people, like you said, some people will tell us things. And then some people will be kind of useless. To be fair, that's not a useless tip. That's a mid-game tip. Later on, certain enemies will not be damaged by anything that's not fire. Now we got a very helpful lady who heals us up. The lady in the red dress that wanders in front of every house. Some people have made disparaging remarks about the person, but in text, it's just a helpful person who heals you up. If you ever see somebody come out of a house, immediately talk to them. Because that's rare and it means something. In this case, she wants us to talk to her dad. Yes, we will. Because the wise man in each town is how we get our magic spells in this game. Shield magic, probably going to be one of our most used spells. Basically gives us the red tunic from the first game for a screen. Sadly, it goes away as soon as we change screen. Alright, I think that's everything we needed in Rauru Town here. Here's a little person. Even helpfully tells us where we need to go to the first dungeon and the dungeon item. In case you guys are wondering what the people just randomly going through. See? Now there's a clue about getting a first heart container. But a lot of them will say that too. Now, there are some pro-run strats where I could go to a couple of caves without the candle to try and get some items. But there's no need to do that. We're going to be getting the candle and immediately getting out of the dungeon. So, let's go. For those, if there's anybody who was watching, in our live chat, and you have not ever played The Legend of Zelda 2 before, Adventure of Link, and have questions, by all means, I welcome all questions. I'm very, very familiar with this game. And I'll gladly answer any questions anyone has about this game if they want. Including you, Angel.
Mm-hmm.
And here, we've got just a danger zone kind of map.
Including bubbles that hurt. Oops.
Now, this is the only time I'm going to do the rewinds. I'm going to try to, for this game, in order to show the easiness of the game playthrough, only time I'm going to do rewinds and stuff like that where I just made a stupid jump. If that's not on the game, that's on the player being stupid.
Which is fair.
See, there's the heart container they told us about in town. But first we got to deal with this guy.
Oh, and he got you.
Yes. And also, side note, don't talk when you're trying to fight. point in the game, he's basically a mini boss because our strength is still at level 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're basically a little Stonehenge-y looking area.
The music go away. There we go. He's trying to get you with that boomerang.
Oh, he's trying so hard. I feel like he's really trying to put his heart into it. But sadly, it also means we can't get to the container this way either. So what we want to do is get him to chill out for just a little bit. Really, I like to, yeah. And I tried to do it without getting the heart container first, but I guess I just wasn't in the cards. Alright, so now we got it upgraded. A little bit longer life meter and life 2, which means we can not just life levels just basically increase your defense, so you take less damage each turn.
That's helpful.
Oh, it's incredibly helpful, especially on levels with the balls.
Yeah, those things do hurt apparently.
Oh yeah, they're evil bubbles.
Uh-huh.
But we're through them. Now we're finally going to go on to the first dungeon. Now, other dungeons, yeah, I think so. Other dungeons, you can attack that thing to sometimes get a health restorative item, but not the first one. It's one of the original enemies. Like, the enemies we fought so far were moblins and little lever things on the ground. You could argue were from the first game, just reinterpreted. But those little kangaroo-looking things, those were definitely all new. We cannot get to level 2 attack power soon enough. Okay. Alright. I need to play a little more smartly, I have to admit. I'm being cocky and I shouldn't be. There we go. The one disadvantage of an experienced player replaying from the beginning again, sometimes those players like myself can be a little cocky, thinking they're stronger than they are because they're forgetting that you're back to being super weak. You got to play like you're super weak. That will change very shortly. Don't get me wrong, but
Turn down the volume a little bit. We're peeking in the yellow a lot.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure everybody can
hear they
us.
can hear you. It's fine.
As for why I'm doing it like this method I was telling everybody about, it's because I used to be like most others and just, okay, play the game all through. Go through the dungeon, beat the boss. Go through the dungeon, beat the boss. But then one day it occurred to me, very early on, very late in the game, you get an item called the Magic Key. It's the same, similar to an item you get in the first Zelda game. But by the time you get it, there's only like one dungeon left, two if you count the final, and there's not that many key locked doors. My thought came to me was, well, wait a minute, what if I just go through enough of the game and get enough items to get that magic key before fighting any of the bosses, and then I can go back to the dungeons and not have to worry about taking side trips to find keys. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And that's when I came up with this current method. Combine that with how I'm going to be picking my level ups. It's going to really change how the game is played. Evil staff. Now see? Now, most people here would say, oh, okay, it's time to get magic up. But we don't really need magic up right now. We only got one spell, and it's rarely going to be used. So if we just hit cancel, we'll get to save that 100, and then instead of going from 0 to 200, now we just need to go from 100 to 200. Way lower of a gap.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore, much easier to do. Okay. So cancel. There we go. See, now we get to keep our EXP. And you see the next, didn't say 200. It's still going to the next highest level, which would be life, the next life one, which would be 3. Which, I'm not going to lie, is tempting because, you know, we're getting hurt a lot. But it'll be much better for us if we can get to sword 2 instead of life 3 at the moment. The pattern's going to be get 1 life, then get strength, get life again, and then get magic. That's going to be the order. Our life levels are going to be the very last thing that are going to hit max. We're going to want our life and strength up much, much sooner. And that's why I'm taking the time to fight these bubbles right now, even though it takes a long time to kill them. Because that's 50 EXP right there. It's probably the highest
you can get right now.
At the moment, yes. So it's absolutely worth getting rid of them. Okay, boom. Already we're at life 2. And we cancel again, and then we'll have our level 2 attack finally. And we kick. After that, we kill 3 more bubbles, and bam, we're right back at get another life up. Oh, come on.
Ooh, that hurt.
Come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Now we hit harder. I am hurting, but look, there's a convenient area.
Right there.
Yeah. Alright, well, we do need to get one. To get the dungeon item, we do need, I think, at least 1 more key, so.
Yep. Well, he just walked right into you.
Yes, but thankfully I just leveled up, so. Other than taking some damage, they will remove some EXP if they hit. But I just used up all my EXP, so it's all good. Yeah, that's right. There's 2 keys up here. We're going to need both of them. I'm sorry to say that I don't know off the top of my head what the official names are for these guys. I just have called them like the kangaroo knight things. This one I'm going to shield up for. This guy hits really hard. Those are maces he's swinging around. If you can watch for the pattern, you can get in there. Go. And then red magic to refill my magic meter, but as you can see, I only got 1 spell. And I've already used it. These guys are Zols, or later be called Chews.
That one just sort of snuck up on you, didn't he?
He did. And nope.
Oh, jeez.
That hurt.
Yep, you're almost dead.
Yes, but it's okay if I'm almost dead, because if you lose all your lives, you just start off at that beginning palace where Zelda's sleeping, which isn't far from where we're at. In fact, if I can get the candle before I die, that would be very helpful, because then we'll just start right back at the
starting area.
Yeah. And then except now we'll have the candle.
Uh-oh.
And it might be happening here, but I'm going to still try to get that. There we go. I can get this guy dead. Here, that'll put me really close to level up. Sadly, it won't be life up, but, you know.
I take it that fairy you got earlier won't respawn.
I'm pretty sure it was a one-time use unless you get a game over, then it'll respawn.
Ah.
But I can double check to be certain. Yeah, look at 88. That's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
We somehow managed to survive on the sliver of life we have until we get 150. We will be able to... Yep, and they came back.
Oh,
yep,
gotcha.
No, got me. Okay, I still got a life. Come here. Come here. Don't run away from me. Alright, come on.
Nope.
It's like a volleyball. Bouncy ball. Come on, you guys gotta time the bounces.
The physics and passing.
There we go. Thankfully, though, you can as soon as it gets hit with anything, it stuns, even your little sword beams. And now I'm just gonna wait it out. This will definitely get us past level 100 for levels, and a good bit of the way toward level 150, which is what we really want. Life 3. I don't think we're going to get enough EXP in this dungeon to get to Sword 3, because you can see that's 500. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But Life 3 will help us far more than Magic 2 right now, so we're going to cancel that again. Alright, time to go get the dungeon item. What are you looking at? And this is going to be a dangerous room because it's full of those bubbles I just killed. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Ping pong around the right way, please. Come on. Nope. There we go. Get this guy down and we'll get our life 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to be fair, because each of these are 50, theoretically, and they'll respawn every time we leave this room and come back, because there's like 5 of them, I want to say, in this room. 4 or 5. So that's like 200 per through. So you could easily farm them. In fact, I would say this is probably the first area you can really farm. The 200 a pop, run through here 3 times, killing all those things, and bam, you got sword level 3. But you guys don't want to see me farm bubbles. It'll be boring and me doing this a lot. So I'm just going to go through here the one time, and then when we're going to have to, spoilers, come backtrack through this room. I'm probably going to just try and run past them all.
At least Life 3 will come in handy.
Oh, Life 3 will come in very handy right now, because now for this level of dungeon, we're pretty tough. I mean, saying we won't die stuff, I'm really stupid, but at least we should be able to take a bigger hit.
Oh, there goes that guy.
Here's the real troublemaker.
Whoa!
Speedball. Therefore makes it hard to catch.
Oof. Oh, you got them both.
I got them both. Got really lucky there. He ping-ponged right into the pathways I was catching the slow one. So
well, that'll be helpful.
Oh, it'll be very helpful. So you can see after taking those hits, I'm still not losing nearly as much life as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Evil things. There we go, 100 EXP. Now I'll take that magic. The other two are 400 and 500. It's going to be a little while.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, because it's still taking us multiple hits to kill those little blobbers. Alright, I think there might be that. Go on, off with you. Follow your buddy. There you go. Alright, pick a direction. Alright. Now we're gonna shield up. Yeah, because we got another one of these goobers. At least now we have sword 2 while we're hitting it. A little bit of a difference. It's not going to make a significant one, but it's enough of one. Full magic, which is kind of useless to us now because we've used our one spell.
Certainly hurt like the dickens, don't they?
Yeah, these are dark nuts, iron knuckles. There is a trick to them, but I'm just really bad at it, apparently.
Oops.
We got a game over right in front of the candle, and that's just going to be a lot of trouble for everybody, so I'm going to rewind. I'm using rewind more than I'd like, but again, I'm being cocky. I'm trying to do the secret trick, and that'll be easier to do when I can tank his hits a little bit better than I'm currently doing. This is the normal method of fighting an iron knuckle. You gotta attack where his shield is not.
Yeah, even I can see that.
And there we go. But there is a cheat way to easily beat them, too. But it'd be a lot easier to do that when I have at least sword 3. But we got the candle, which was the very important thing we needed for this dungeon. See? Our first item.
Yay! Not even a half hour in.
No. And point of fact, down at the bottom there, you can see 6 next to the crystal icon. That's for all the dungeons. That number's going to stay 6 until we got practically all the items. Now it doesn't matter if we die and Ganon returns, because we'll just restart back over at the beginning palace, but we'll have the candle still. I'm not going to intentionally die, because, hero. So I'm going to try to make it back out, but I'm not going to lie. I've got a little bit of life, and I've got to go through all those bubbles again.
Oh, boy.
And I can't use the best move in the game yet, but we'll get there. Eventually get an ability, not an item, that's like one of the best things in this game that makes it super easy to kill buggers like this. Oh, they killed me! Okay, there we go. Return of Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get that ability eventually, but we're out, we're fully revived, and we didn't lose all that much EXP. But now we have the candle. So now we can go do something. And we're basically done with Dungeon 1 for now. We're not coming back there until we're ready to start beating bosses. In the meantime, we're going to run away and go down into this cave, which you can now see. Alright, we're one-shotting those at level 2 sword, so that's a big difference already. Oh. And there's the Octoroks. Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Mm-hmm.
What? And now we got a magic container.
There you go.
The first time it appears in this series, and I don't think they really reappear later on. They just the equivalent of a heart container. I guess this would be the equivalent of in the more recent game of stamina container, except this is for magic. Gives us an extra chunk of magic here. Now we run away. Come on. One of the things you can do, because if those overworld blob enemies hit you on the path, nothing happens. So if you're sneaky, you can bait them out to appear, run back onto the path, and then They don't do anything to you. Up here. One of these bats. Come on. Come on. See ya. Come on. Went the wrong way. Coward bat.
Oh.
Watch it come back this way as I go for the after off. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Called it, huh?
Called it.
Oh.
Be careful. The knockback here is real.
Well, I got rid of him.
I'm going to shield up because I got a little bit of low life. Now, we fought when we caught that first heart container, you got a boomerang throwing guy. Here's his brother, Red.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and he got you.
He got me. But while I was dealing with the Red there, did you see something up on the pedestal behind him?
Oh, I missed it. Oh.
Come here, stupid bat. This is what was hurting me so much that I barely lasted against the guy. Problem is, you gotta time it with its loop-de-loops. Go away. Alright, now we gotta go deal with Red again. Red on red action.
There you go.
We'll grab this, the statue. Statue with wings. Gee, I wonder if a later game references that or anything in any way.
Numerous.
Come on. Come on. Okay, go away. the real troublemaker. There we go. Okay, good.
Finally got it.
Finally got it. I mean, it's easy to look back now with the hindsight with the later games. The most recent Zelda games, like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, took so much from Zelda 2. And
that
Zelda
is
1.
true.
Ocarina of Time famously has taken the names of these towns of Ruto. And later on, a Zora Princess of Water, a mountain town gets named after her. Go figure. Yeah, and please let me help you. See, it's the same verbiage. And we get all healed up. And now, the first time we've seen this lady, she's yellow, orange, and this old lady of orange dress is the only orange lady in each town. We'll have one of these. And just like the red dress lady that invites you in, restores your health, the orange old lady can restore your magic.
Handy.
Very handy. Oh, one of the famous NPCs, I Am Error. That's his name. Somebody came out of the door, and that's be important to talk to. Yep, saved a trophy. Technically, we were supposed to talk to her first to let her know that the trophy was stolen, but this saves time. We can learn to jump good. A jump, a very expensive spell at the moment, but it is probably going to be one of our most used spells, if I'm not lying. Finally, we get a spell that we'll actually worry about using more than just for against strong enemies. Yes, this is a tip that you can't take a key from one dungeon and use it in another. But that's not entirely true. It's more of a warning that there are just enough keys in each dungeon for the doors in that dungeon. And if you don't use them in the keys in the dungeon they found in, you might get yourself locked. Well, good thing we got a candle. But we're going to get the eventually magic key, and then we won't have to worry about anything. Now we got to work our way around to the second dungeon to get that item. First, we got to go through this little bit of joy. A little bit extra protection.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's red again for revenge.
Hitting you from two sides.
Oh, he is, and I really hate it. Go away, red. Oh, we're hurting. The good news is, if we can get through the cave, there's a fairy waiting for us on the other side. The downside is getting through the cave. Red's twin brother.
Oh, got you again.
Got us, yeah. That's okay. We don't have... Well, I guess we have a third of the way to the next level, which sadly is going to be Magic 3. I'd love to keep the 300 to get us to 500 of Sword 3. But we'll see how that goes with all these reds. Only thing color-wise, orange is weakest, for those wondering. And then red, and then blues are the strongest. Except for when it comes to bats. For some reason in the bats, it's a reverse order. Alright, see there's a red bat, which is stronger than the blue bat. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know you're going to do it. I know you're going to do it as soon as I try to draw. Ah.
There was two of them, too.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just running for it. I'm just running for it.
Ooh.
See, yeah, the red guy. He's a troublemaker. Bye-bye. And that's why we need a jump. But we're out. More importantly, very
There you go.
very badly needed. And now we're running.
Uh-oh.
Let's go get a little bit of the swamp, and we're out. Okay, bye-bye.
Oh.
I didn't quite make it to the path. Okay. Blue bottles restore 1 block of the magic meter versus red one will fully restore.
Nice.
Now, there's a secret in this forest, and if you go the wrong path, you're going to get ambushed. Not by these guys. There's a separate ambush. We're just gonna... Whoop, almost made that jump. Bye-bye. I think it's... Yep, see? Ambushed. Bye-bye. It's gonna run. It's gonna run. We don't need to beat you. We don't need to beat you. Right? Aha!
There you go.
You know, while we met error, here's Bagu, or Bug. So there's error and bug.
Mm-hmm.
We need that note from the Riverman later. If we didn't go and talk to Bagu now, we would have to come all the way back here. I'm just trying to save us trouble. There we go. Now, I'm going to do another little cookie cut. And whoop, ha-ha! Before we go to the first dungeon, there's a few things we need to pick up. Yeah, I'll take another fairy. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to go through... Well, we could go straight to the second dungeon. Our life is going to be a lot harder for ourselves if we don't pick up a few things first. Including probably one of the most used spells we're going to be using this game. Let's see. What do we got here? I think this is just that lovely bag of EXP. Easy money. Yeah, that puts us almost to 300. Perfect. These guys are worth 5. It's tempting to just beat them up. Oh, you know what? Fine. 292.
You're so close, right?
Yeah.
Oh, one more.
There we go. We do not want you, Magic 30. We don't. As much as we jump is going to be useful and all that, that's not what we need. We need that 500 for that extra power. And again, starting from 0 to 500, pain in the butt. 300 to 500, though, that's pretty easy. So let's take a run for the pass.
Oh, I didn't make it.
Didn't quite make it.
Oh.
But now we have to be very careful because we really don't want to lose all our lives. We only got none left.
Uh-oh.
So I'm not going to lie, guys. I know what I said earlier, but in this special situation, I might do rewind so I don't lose that DXP. Oh yeah, another fun fact. So the Ocarina Sage of Forest, Saria, our Kukuri friend, Watertown. But Ruto, the Water Princess from the Mountain Town. Go figure.
Yep.
But also, this is even more than that. This is our first warning. A reminder that we're being hunted. We're not just adventuring to wake up Princess Zelda. Ganon's minions are everywhere, and they are actively hunting us because, as you saw in the game over screen, Ganon will return if we die. Which means if we talk to certain people, unfortunately it's kind of random, like that, they become few instances of enemies inside the town.
Oh boy.
So from here on in, you have to be careful about who you talk to. Now this lady, holding a pot on her head for some reason, lost her mirror. But she came out of the door, which means it's important to handle her problem. Thankfully, I believe her mirror is here. For some reason, she dropped it in this abandoned house. Who knows why? The good news about the enemies posing as people, they don't trigger unless you talk to them. Sure, lady. I'm glad we can help you with your mirror. Now maybe help us save the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And now we finally get our third spell. Da-da-da. The life spell.
Well, that'll certainly be helpful.
Oh, it's crazy expensive right now, but that'll start dropping as we get magic levels. But yes, it is incredibly useful. It's going to be our most used spell as things go on. Now we're starting to get valuable spells that we care about. We also need to still got to pick up, not only do we want to pick up the life spell. Bless you.
Sorry about that. I tried to muffle it.
Okay. Oh, here's a perfectly good example. Since we're at this lady that refills our magic no matter what, here's how much magic one life cast costs. It took almost our entire meter.
Oof.
But thankfully, free heals. We're all good. Oh, yeah, and another enemy, but this one is sleeping, right? And no, we can't attack it. But if we bother it enough... So, yeah, we met Bagu. This is Bagu's house. Somehow he tamed a talking slime, the only purple one in the game. And he tells you basically where to go to find Bagu. And there's the life refilling lady, which thank you, but we wanted to show everybody off how you can read the life spell. Now this is a new guy, and the Riverman, the bug you talked to us about, is who we talked to.
Mm-hmm.
And if we didn't talk to Boggy first, he says, "You're a stranger. You can't pass." Go figure. Ooh.
Well, that saves time.
It does. Now we come to the real mage of the game that a lot of people get frustrated with, but it's not that difficult. This is Death Mountain. And depending on which of these caves you go through, you got to navigate your way basically from the top here all the way back down to the bottom. And while it has been a while, not gonna lie, I believe, you know what, we're getting a free refill, so let's take that. A little bit extra defense never hurt anybody. I believe I know the correct path. Yeah. And you crouch and attack, your sword goes a little bit farther. As you see, it's very hard to tell, but the sword point switches from the top of the sword to the bottom of the sword when you're kneeling. So for some reason the game makes it extend just a little bit farther. Go figure. Now on, whenever we come across a red magic bottle that will refill all our magic, well, that's just a free heal, too, because we can cast life. Alright. Now, there are all sorts of guides out there that can actually just tell you, go through A, B, C, D to get through this mountain. We're not currently using them, because I'm like 90% sure I know the path. But that laughter you just heard from Angel, that's because that 10% might lead us down a goose chase. Oh look, it's Boomerang guy again, except now he's blue. And like I told you guys earlier, blue is the strongest version.
Well, that'll make him fun to beat.
Yeah, that's another reason why I shielded him. Alright, so now we're going to do this. We just kind of have to really go at him.
Well, that got him.
That got us. It got us to 400, which is really tempting to get life 4 and you get the heal. But we're also only 100 away from hitting a lot harder. So we're going to try and hang in there. We're actually going to get life 4 next time. As soon as we... after this, but... because Magic 3, we'll get to Magic 3 pretty quickly. Yeah, and now we have no magic, but we're healed up.
I have to work on getting more magic then.
Yes. Like I said, now with the life spell, magic
is much more valuable.
It's much more valuable than it used to be, although having a higher attack and life for defense is still good. Come on. I don't want to deal with you while the bats are there. Come on. There we go. Alright. Why did it have to be that? Come on. Come on. Up. You eventually get an ability that makes it much easier to deal with.
Well, you got that one.
But we're a long ways away from it, sadly. Ah. You know what? Bye. Now, here's where we get our first choice of pathways.
Whoop.
And I'm pretty sure the path we need to go is past him. So, let's go back down here.
Reset him?
Yeah, basically.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah, the trick is you gotta hit him in between each of his axe swings.
70, that was good.
Oh yeah, they're very valuable if you can kill them. Because now, we can hit harder. So now I'm a little less worried if we die. Now the biggest problem if we die is having to go all the way back to the castle. Now, I believe we got to go left. Yeah, this looks alright. Now it's basically red light, green light with these things.
Yep.
So that doesn't happen. Red light, green light. Okay, oh, a little bit of magic. There, now I can at least cast shield.
Oops. You walked into him.
I did. Oh, I did.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Too much, but honestly, to be fair, I've only been using it to rewind really stupid mistakes on my part. It's a legit death, I'll die. It's a legit death, but came out of the top hole.
Oof.
Fortunately, I don't remember for sure. I think it's the bottom one is where we need to be. Of course, we don't get enough for shield. Up! Doodles! Nope. Nope. We're leaving. We're leaving. Okay, I think we're good, because I think we go down this one and then we're out. Maybe. Red light, green light again.
Uh-oh, they got you.
They did.
Oh.
As you can see, I'm not the best at red light, green light. There we go. So close.
Oh.
But obviously, we're so fragile right now. Green light.
Oh, they got you again.
Thankfully, sword level 3 makes us one-shot these guys, as you've been noticing. Whereas it used to take a couple hits.
Oh, got you again. You walked on him.
I did. Link's sadly is a little. He doesn't exactly stop on a dime. Let's just say. Oh, and I took a wrong turn. See, even I can make a wrong turn. Now I gotta go back.
Oh no!
Thankfully, they don't respawn.
Well, that's something.
I knew I was going to make at least one wrong turn here, since we weren't using a path guide. Means I'm pretty sure this is the way to go. Yes, I think this is
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Snuck up behind me.
Ah! Yep. Somebody's shooting you in the back.
I know, and that's really annoying. They're skullfish. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Reset them a little bit. Bye-bye. Oh, after all that, it was the wrong turn anyway.
Oh no!
See, I've gotten lost. Next time I get hit, maybe I will just let it go. I swore this was the right way. And now we're back here.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Alright, well, at least I know how we got here.
Oh!
I'm so busy focused on the map, I forgot about the back. Go way back.
Oh, got you again.
You know what? Let it happen. Letting it happen. Cannon fire. You got me there. We're coming back through much stronger overall. Sadly, we weren't able to get the Death Mountain item before we died, which would make this a lot easier to get back down there. So now we gotta go all the way around again. How have we been doing on time, by the way?
We're 5 minutes off from an hour.
Okay. Sadly, the backtracking's going to need a little bit of time, but at least we're stronger having to go through this. I never claimed for this to be a no-death run perfect playthrough, everybody. Just so we're clear. But just going through, you can see already the difference going through here before compared to before. How much we're hitting harder. Boom. Went down way easier than last time, yeah?
Yeah.
Not even a scratch on me. I still got my little sword beam, so. Okay. I'll call it another good reason to let the resets happen if you time it right. Gives you a chance to take on easy enemies and see how much stronger you are.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're not so tough. Come on. There you go. Come this way. Fine back.
Oh.
We're out of here. Don't need you anyway. Definitely going to grab the ferry again now. Oof. Yeah, those guys, now the blobs are one shot, these little bouncy boys are one shot. Because there's only 8 levels, you can only get a max of 8, right? So there, technically right now, we are at almost half of full power. That's why getting to sword level 3 as early as possible is so good. And well, I think we're going to get magic level 3 as instead of hanging in there for magic 4. In case you're wondering why I didn't take this dungeon, that bridge, I mean, that's why. Bonefish there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather deal with the bubbles than the bonefish. Alright. Let's run for it, run for it, run for it, and boop. Take another fairy, thank you.
Always handy.
Always handy. Darn bubbles. Since they're so squishy. Let's be a little less squishy, because I clearly can't avoid the bubbles despite my best efforts. This was an EXP bag.
Yeah.
Just gonna run, because we're gonna get to town and heal. Back to Saria Town. And the efforts of speeding things up, we don't need to talk to it, because we got our still magic and everything. Oh, and side note, I hope you guys all notice, I still have a key from the first dungeon. Despite what that lady said, I'm going to be doing that a lot, taking keys that I don't need to get to the dungeon item with me to the next dungeon, because that's one less key I have to hunt down in that dungeon to get to the item.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get the magic key, it's not going to matter at all. Alright, I'm not going to let's do it this time for the sake of speediness. Just going to blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the heals. Lady, thank you for healing me up. Thank you very much.
And away you go.
And Link doesn't learn to swim until a much later incarnation. Thank you, sir. Riverman.
Mm-hmm.
I never been to any of the river town after Rudo. I don't know what they're thinking there. To be fair, the names or these names of the towns came first, long before the idea of the Zora princess was thought up. That being said, I was confident about my first two choices. I just made a wrong turn at Albuquerque somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Really nice if they dropped hearts like in the first game, but nope. Only magic. I will fully admit that one of the hard things about this game is that, yes, there's no life drops. Or you can, that does happen in some of the other games. Why they decided to remove it from Zelda 2, I couldn't tell you. See? Okay. You know what? Easier to handle you from below. Alright, we're almost at 300. Okay. It's gonna run. Last time we went straight along the bottom guy. Let's take the top guy and see how this goes. Maybe this is where I went wrong. Magic will go up. And see, now already, the spells got cheaper.
That's helpful.
Still pretty expensive, but cheaper. Alright, now we came out here.
Yep. Oh, you walked right into that one.
I did. I admit it.
Oh. It's not even dealing with ice physics.
There we go. See, now we have a lot more magic recoverable. It's still got here. Okay. Okay, that's where I went wrong. Now I think we're going in the right area. Maybe. Sure this is right. Okay.
Behind you.
Thank you. Wiggle his little bony tail right there all he wants. We just gotta go. Yeah, but okay. This is looking right. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely in the right spot. Yep. Nope. No. I said no. Okay, can't. Oh, bye-bye. Nope. Almost up there. Up. There we go.
Oh.
Need to get up here really bad. Okay. Alright, now we're going to try a little trick. There we go. We got enough for shield? Yes, we do, because he is tough. And throwing those things, as you just saw, hurts a lot. Don't think, yeah. 2, 3. Yep, bye-bye. If we were a little bit stronger, I would take him out, because he's worth actually a lot of really good EXP. But, not today.
And there's his buddy here. It's blue. Oh, and he got you.
Yeah, well, yeah, he got me. At last boomerang. I got him.
Oh.
There we go. Now, the question is, will the bat get me? Darn bat.
Oh, there's a bunch of them in here, too.
Oh, and then there's this guy.
Oh, no. He one-shotted you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can only take one hit.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, I've got some lives. Let's shield up. Stay away, bat. I got other problems. Okay, that went a lot better. Oh yeah, now we're definitely on the right path. I just went off clearly into very wrong areas before. Now we're all good. Okay, I'm hurting myself for no reason. Hold on. There we go.
That was worth a good bit.
Oh yeah, they're really annoying to kill, but if you can kill them, they give you a lot of EXP.
Yeah.
Ah, badly needed. All right, now we're sitting not too shabby.
Doing a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Magic's almost refilled, too.
Yeah. So let's not take any chances and lose all that lovely life we just regained.
Like from him?
Yeah, these guys are all throughout this area.
Oh.
Probably should be counting hits, huh? That was what, 3?
I don't know.
4, 5. Yep. Now, is that enough for life? Not yet, but there we go.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Come on. I just need like 2 HP.
Oh.
Got 1,000 to get to attack 4. So let's just get life 4 right now. Makes it a little bit tougher.
They're getting you from all sides. Oh.
Now it's coming back up. Okay, hold on. I'm just taking all sorts of damage that I don't need to take. Something as easy to kill as this. We gotta go. Alright, well, all that little bit of fun, but important thing is, level 4 life, very useful. Unfortunately, in here, there's a lot of those guys. Alright. If I lose a life on him, I might just reset. But it'll be worse if I can get him.
Ooh, that's 100. Yeah, I see that.
That's why I shielded up. Oh, and the bat's here too. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
There's 2 of them. And you notice can't block the shield with fire because fire is they're showing you fire magic like that and it hurts. It goes through tough defenses.
Oh, I got you.
That's a lesson learned. Alright.
Oh.
Be patient, he's coming. There we go.
The high ground and kill him, right?
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, he got you.
Yes, he did, but I can get him. I can get him. I swear I can get him. Not quite enough. Problem is I'm ignoring his swings when I shouldn't be.
Clearly. But you just might get him, never mind.
Well, I'm running out of room to run. That's half the problem.
What about getting him from above?
I can't attack from above.
Oh, you can't crouch and hit him?
No, look. Here, I'll show you. Okay?
Oh. It's just high enough that it did that to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't just don't have quite enough magic to do this. It's a matter of timing, because you see, every hit he bounces back just out of reach of his swing.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So it's doable, just not quite getting it. Fortunately, he only has hit me twice for me to die.
Oh.
But it's really important that we get that item in here. If we can get the item out of this cave, it'll all be worth it, even if we lose. We just got our life 4, so we're not going to lose all that much EXP. Especially since it's 700 to the next level. There we go.
You got him.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Take the damage to get through him. The important thing is, even if we lose our lives here, we've got to get the item here. Very important. We restart all the way from North Castle, that's fine, if we can get the item. Because it is an overworld item, our first overworld item that we're going to get that'll let us... Yeah, that's what I thought. There's a reason it's protected by all these guys. I don't know if I got enough of this. I do. Okay, bye-bye. See Daisy. Whew, the hammer. Our second item. And thankfully, because we can use it in the overworld to make shortcuts, and we don't have to take the way we've been taking if we lose all our lives. Since I only have half a life, there's a really good chance he's going to get me. But we'll see. I mean, honestly, I think it was, what, 100 EXP? If I can get him, yeah, look, he backed up just enough. But that's okay. That's okay.
You got the item.
Yes. And my last 2 game overs, as you guys saw, we had to go up and around past Ruto and through Sari and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we have the hammer, we don't have to do any of that. And I'll show you why.
Ignore that.
I'm ignoring it. See these boulders that are in the way? We might have saw them when we first came to Rauru here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a hammer. Goes away.
Yep.
Come on. Yeah, so now we can just do that, and bam, we bypass that whole other tunnel. You know, before we do this. Now, we do need to go back down to the bottom of Death Mountain where we got the hammer, because you might have noticed there was a boulder there.
Yep.
We can smash it to get something good. But before that, we really need to go here. Welcome to the harbor town of Mido. The only town not giving their name to a sage in later games. And here's our life healing lady. Although we seem to be okay. Now, as with every town we've come to so far, there is a person to give us a spell. Yeah, and that's telling us what the dungeon item is for the third dungeon. But what we really need to do is get it there. You know what? Since she's here, there's our magic healing lady. Hi. A bit of a run, jump, and up. There we go. This is most important than the magic spell we can get to here. The magic spell we get here is very good, and we'll want to get it eventually. But right now, this is a very important thing. See, this time it's not a wizard. It's a swordsman.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of giving us a spell, he gives us the ability to do this.
Convenient.
Oh, it's the best ability in the game. All those little monsters that we had to kneel down and kill now, we could just death from above. It doesn't work on any enemy because some of them have helmets to protect you or have really thick heads.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's so worth getting. Now this, the old lady came out of the door, so we talked to her. Sick daughter needs help. To do that, there's a special item we need to go and get to give to her. And we're going to go and get it. But before we do that, there's something else we got to do. Because with the hammer, now that we're over here, we can take kind of like the back door, basically, to Death Mountain. Instead of going through the maze, we can just take the path out you were supposed to take once you were done. That's this big graveyard.
There's the bridge.
Oh, that's sealed up because of the bubbles.
That you promptly walked into.
That was a perfect example. Bye-bye. Getting hit, but you see I'm hitting him a lot more often because I can chop. If I could stop my drift, I'd have been able to just pogo bounce on him until he died. Now, this one has no bubbles. It has something else instead. Blue enemies.
That guy hurt.
Yes, he did. The blue moblin throws his spear. That's why I'm just trying to run on through. See, and there's the maze. Now we don't have to go through all that because we just went this way.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Oh! No.
Might as well have landed on him.
This is a perfect opportunity to show you. Boom.
Oh, he got you.
Link, you're the Drift King, I swear. There we go. Now we're a little bit more healed up. Okay. Run over here. See, there was a boulder there.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, this counts as path, so we didn't get hurt. Fun fact, I know we haven't played Zelda 1 on this channel yet, although we will eventually. Don't get me... If you look here, like, a boulder and a hole. The hole that's already there. The graveyard over there. Forest down there. The water there. This is actually where all of Zelda 1 took place. And that hole is where level 9 Ganon's Lair used to be. That's why there's so many strong enemies in there.
Aha. What?
Oh, fell down a pit. But now we got a much-needed extra magic meter. There's an equivalent heart container around here, too. We're going to go get that next. But, yeah. So I thought that was a fun little thing they put in. Showing you how much huger the world of Zelda 2 is. See, that's where some of the early dungeons were and all that.
Mm-hmm. You walked into him.
I did. His hitbox is... the rock. The rocks. The hitbox for him is unfortunately annoyingly bigger than his body. I got this dinky little sword. And Link is the Drift King.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all we needed from down there. The magic container and the hammer. Now we gotta go back through all this.
Oh boy.
But now we've got these items. We're gonna go help the sick daughter. And then that'll give us another spell, which won't be too useful in the second dungeon, but very helpful for the third. Alright. Alright, Drift King, come on. There we go. And we're going to keep to the strategy. We're not getting Magic 4 for quite a while. Life 4 basically keeps us at... Oh, I can't take another hit.
Oh no!
Life 4 is basically halfway. To max level, so it'll keep us just fine for now. Go away. Oh, the bubble.
You missed.
I know I missed. Just run for it. Okay, we're free. Carefully, carefully. If you go in the graveyard, monsters can't attack you there.
Mm-hmm.
No. This little stretch is safe. When we get to town, we can do full heals. It came for us, but we made it to the town. Yes, please heal us. Please, please, please.
Badly needed.
Badly needed. Now we'll go talk to our magic refilling old lady. Interestingly enough, that's the church is where the knight was hiding out. And I should note, in case it wasn't obvious, stepping on the little rubble piece where the boulder used to be counts as not on the path. That's why the monster's triggered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on. I knew you were coming for me. But now that we have the downward thrust, we can deal with these little buggers, which is why I didn't do this sooner. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm not worried about taking too much damage here. Not only because I got to refill, but this.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you can see up the top, there's room for 2 more blocks each. So it tells you there's 2 more art containers and 2 more magic containers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think are both on the other half of the planet. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Also, you know, town's right here.
Phew.
Though, since this is the first town, I've always just kind of breezed on through so quick. Not sure there's a magic lady here. We're gonna see, though. There's the life lady.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, no, they're not always close together.
Oh.
That's where we got the spell. Yeah, there's the end of town. Okay. That's okay. We're not gonna need that, so we're gonna just go this way. Make a run for that cave. Anytime we jump enemies in nearby, we make sure we point downwards. Or beam gives us a little bit of reach. Ooh, take that, thank you. Getting to 1,000 is going to take a bit of a journey. Oh, look, it's an orange guy. There we go. That might be the last orange one we'll see of the boomerang throwers. 200. That puts us a lot closer. Okay. Alright, now we're finally ready to go after the second dungeon item. That go magic. Boom. We just gotta trudge through the swamp. Again, much easier to do this to deal with those guys when you can just downward stab at them. You know?
That does help. Really.
I knew you were coming right for me. Here. Just waddle, 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 waddle. Good make it. Through. And free magic, so free life. There we go. Fully healed. Come on. And we know you want to get me. Alright, there we go. Swamp Palace. Now, unlike the first one, this one, there we go. Should always produce either a red magic bottle or sometimes it'll produce a red dark iron knuckle. But they're farmable, which makes it very nice. Let's see. 1 key. That might be. Got these little buggers. We got 2 full lives. Yeah, so I think we'll be fine. No. trying to do. I guess I'm being cocky about it, but this. And then I just gotta hold down until it dies. Much easier than repeatedly mashing a button.
Try and stab it, yeah.
Yeah.
Easier on the controller, too.
Yes. We got magic level 4, not yet. Although it would be nice to lower the costs. We really want that 1,000. Because getting from 0 to 1,000 is going to take a while otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Alright, Staffles, let's do this.
Didn't take him long.
Nope.
Oh, he's got the downward stab, too.
Yes, he does. That's why, yeah. Give him the ability to stop that. Because he can't jump. Much as I should really would be nice to get a level 4 life right now, I'm still going to hold out. Because it would really help me out and refill my life. But no. We only need 200 if we can just keep it together. I am going to cast a life spell, though.
It should be helpful.
Yeah. We'll get the dungeon item here, and we don't die with a bunch of... lose our last life with a bunch of EXP hanging around. I did that to myself. Then we're fine. Now we've got a second key. I think that's all we're going to need in order to get to the dungeon item. Believe me, if we can get to sword level 4 through before we get out of here, we are going to be sitting very pretty attack-wise. We're going to really start doing some major damage. And we'll get life 5 and then finally magic 4.
Yep.
Look at that, so close.
The Stothos are very valuable. Oh.
Then you got these jerks. Knew he was coming too. That's the worst part.
Oh.
Oh, try to dodge under it.
Nope.
Do this. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe I can't do this. Okay, fine.
Oh.
I swear I'm good at this game, guys. I swear. There we go. Got you locked in now, huh?
Only worth 20, though.
No, yes, but they keep coming back constantly if you don't get rid of them, see? And hey, 20's 20.
Yeah.
2 more of them and I get my level 1000. I know better. Come on. Come on. I dare you. I dare, double dog dares you. Come on. You know you want a piece. Aha, I got you. Come on. You want to meet your brother? Come on. Come on. I dare you. I dare you. Come on. I dare you. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Aha.
Right in the lava.
Right in the lava. That's why you want down thrust. Right there. Got him mid-jump. Alright. Think? I did.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, there we go. 1,000.
Oh, that'll make it hurt a lot more for the other guy.
Oh, yeah. I'm not lying. I really wish I could get more life right now.
Oh.
But really important thing is...
You hit way harder.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay. I've got 2 lives. I'll take it. We got the big one. The big objective, which was getting that level 4 attack.
He loves moving that shield around.
You know, it also doesn't help that because of the way we're streaming or something. If I take damage, I kind of flicker off screen, and I can't see myself.
Yeah, sadly, that's a limitation of the computer, I think.
So that messes up my timing, so I can't see where I need to be upping and downing, you know?
That's fair. And that's what Rewind is good for.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Think. Yes. Life. Shield. And then full refill. Hopefully the flashing is not bothering anybody from the bubbles. There's nothing I can do about it. With level 4 power, see, they went down a lot faster.
Nope.
Alright, hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, it's more like it. Not as easy as just jumping on their heads repeatedly, but it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're already more than...
No.
Oh!
No. Run.
That experience bag, huh?
We'll come back for it. Shield. Jump. I believe, if I can get up there. There we go. Yes. There we go. Alright, now we're ready. Bye-bye.
Oh, he's got a friend.
He does have a friend, but it's okay. I'm just trying to get here. Power gloves. And see, they have armored heads, so this doesn't really work. It just makes them very confused. The game's glitching because of that. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Oh, they got you.
They got me, but that's okay. I got what I needed from this room. Yeah, you know what? No, I got what I needed from this room. Power glove. Come on. Ow, I knew it was going to hit me on the head. Let you do that. Now you can break blocks.
Oh, convenient.
Very convenient, because now I can just wait till they don't fall down. I can just wait till I do this, and then just get across.
Oh.
Still hurts if it falls on my head, though. There we go. Now I've got a tongue. I'll eventually fix the falling on my head thing later, but for now...
There you go.
Yep, let's see. Now we leave.
Yep.
Do you have any lives left? No.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
And it's okay. If we can make it to the entrance, we can heal up by doing the trick with the red bottles at the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we gotta leave here and head to Dungeon 3. Ah, gotcha.
That'll certainly be helpful. We only got about 200 left to go.
Yeah. No. I don't think it's back. Nope, it did not. Alright. Let's roll. Ah,
Oh, you messed up that jump, didn't you?
I did. I was a little bit
Drifty.
drifty, yeah. And up. There we go. $50 EXP is still nothing to sneeze at.
Very true.
As you saw, sword level 4 took 1,000. So once all the levels start costing thousands and more than 1,000 per, it'll be slowing our leveling up quite a lot. Come on, come on. Oh, you made the jump. Now die. I see you there. Come on. Oh, okay, you did make the jump. And
You made the jump.
I made the jump.
Oh, and walked into him.
And walked in. Okay. I think I pick your direction. You gonna jump in the lava for me? Thank you. And bye-bye.
Nope. Didn't quite time that.
It's like Medusa heads in Castlevania. It's that pattern. Okay, go away. See, now I got a problem.
Oh.
This is why you gotta get rid of these things, because they start building up on you if you don't. You got to go.
So I see.
Alright.
You were so close to 700, too.
I still am.
You were closer, let's put it that way.
And I'm out. Alright. Means I can do this. Oh yeah, because we hit it on the way in, so it's not there. This, because it'll respawn every time. The question is, do we get? Yes. Life. And that's full enough magic. How are we doing on time?
About 15 minutes to the 2-hour mark.
Okay, so we might be able to get to the third dungeon item today, which would be pretty good, but we've made really good progress. Regardless, I think. Got the first 2 dungeon items. Oh, well, no, this is gonna be it. No, 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 no. Got the first 2 dungeon items. Got the hammer. One Nunya. Go away. Now we got these guys again. Just enough magic to heal up. Now we gotta deal with these guys. Got him.
100. Woo!
Oh. No, we want life 5, and then we can get magic 4. If magic is the lowest, it will be the one that gives us the most get it quickly enough. There we go. Speak of the devil. That's what we want. Perfect.
Well, that's a full heal.
Yes, needed that in the worst way. There we go. Red potion. In the first game, we could buy that from a bunch of old ladies. Now we need to give it to an old lady. Supposedly, the lore is after Link defeated Ganon, he put his red magic here away for safekeeping. He didn't need it anymore. Hyrule was at peace. So he thought.
Uh-huh.
Bye. Oh. Nanya.
Aw.
Almost made it. Okay, now we're out.
Well, that was a magic bottle, looks like.
Good point. If the rocks, the worms themselves wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't for the rocks.
They look more like fireballs to me, but rocks they are.
Fireballs are definitely look different. They're like red and they look like your actual fire. That's how you can tell the difference. Bye-bye. Okay, now we got the red potion. Let's go back to Mido. Bye-bye. Can't catch me. Go up. Okay, there we go. Praise the Lord for the night being in there. Good Christian church. Alright, and then we talk to Magic Lady. Thank you. You're the one that had the sick daughter. No daughter, no old lady. Notice they're both gone. I assume they're on the side of the house that you can't see if we're looking at this halfway.
Yeah, really.
After all that, we get the fairy spell. And no, it doesn't summon a fairy or give us like an extra life. There are no bottles in this game. We can't put a fairy in a bottle.
Sadly.
No, that didn't come around until the third game. That turns us into a fairy.
Huh.
Which is helpful for very many reasons. One, I like all the other fairies in the game. It lets us fly. We can't attack because we're turned into a fairy. But we can fly, which lets us get up into things we can't normally get to by jumping. And more importantly, we're small, so we can fit through keyholes. So, correct. Speaking of which, the fairy will still generate on the path, even though the monsters don't, because she's not trying to hurt you. Fun tidbit. All right, let's go, and made it. Even though we're in the middle of a graveyard, because this has nothing on it, this is considered good path. Of course, they got me right away. Alright. This is a special grave. King's Tomb. I'm sorry, I didn't really talk to anybody in Mido. We'll talk to him when I come back. Aha! This is a perfect example of why we need the fairy spell first. No way we can make that jump. But we can fly.
Briefly.
Yeah, for the length of the screen. After consuming and using up fairies for healing, Link becomes that. Almost got him. Almost got him.
Oh.
Time of jump's better though.
200. That's
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, a couple more of those and we'll be at magic level 4.
Nice.
Whoop, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see. Yep. Nope, this time we got the iron knuckle. Let's see if I can do the trick.
Nope.
Nope, hold on. You know, before I started fighting him, I probably should have checked something. Yep, that's what I thought, no lie. So we'll lose that 300 EXP. So it's not, in fact, worth fighting. Well, I actually have to use some serious magic in here. All the more reason to get magic 4 as soon as we can. Want to come in with full magic and life.
Mm-hmm.
From this point onward, we are going to need to really actually worry about magic a little bit more. So, while our current strategy has been getting 2 levels of life before we get 1 level of magic, that will be changing from here on out. A little bit. There we go. Oh, he came back and got me in boomerang mace baloney.
Oh, and he got you.
Yes, he did, because I was arrogant.
You guys hit very hard.
Well, yeah, they're staff folds that are actually armored. Used up the entire of the life I gained from that life spell just to get in.
Oof.
I gotta be careful. I'm so close to getting the level. Once I get the level, I don't mind if we die. It's okay. It's just important to not
die right now.
Yes.
Oh!
Like something stupid like that.
Ah!
Link the Drift King. Like
he
I said,
stepped on that.
Yeah, he's a... You see why I don't like these guys?
Yep. They can be really annoying. Oh.
Unfortunately, we're so low on life. That we can't take a single hit until we can get a magic jar to heal. I don't think we have enough. No, we just need a little bit more. Even a blue bottle right now will be very helpful.
Aww.
I could go back out to the... Oh, you know what? I'm dying so much, it might be worth it. Alright. Go back out.
Oh.
Drift King again.
Walked right into it.
If I can get back out to the beginning of the palace, I can go heal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of caught. Yeah, I think I'm going to try for it, though. Look, you didn't respawn. You know what? Give me a magic bottle? Yes. Just enough.
Make you a little less squishy, huh?
A little less squishy. But we're already really badly hurt. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back out here. We're going to do the red bottle trick again to try and fully heal up. And because that big old bruiser down there was wrecking us, we're just going to use the jump magic right away and just go over them. When we come back here to deal with the boss of the dungeon, then we'll deal with him properly. But right now, our goal is not to... We want to beat enemies to, like, level up and stuff. It's not worth it if it costs us game over. So we're just gonna take the high road. Thankfully, he can't throw up. That guy can jump up, and also he did almost as much damage to us as the other guy, but we don't need to. There are easier ways to get EXP. Go ahead.
Oh.
See, the game designers knew, we'll give them the ability to break bricks, we'll make all the floor breakable bricks.
Oh.
They knew what they were doing.
Ooh. Narrow miss there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Air support, I tell ya. You will probably need that. Nice and easy.
Yep. Ooh.
New plan. Get rid of this guy. Saw there was a power experience bag down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna be like a little tunneler. Go right under this guy. And let's see if this is 200. 100. So close. Field it is. You know what? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, tickle your toesies.
Come on. Come on. No? Come on. Come on. I dare you. I dare you. Come on. Come on. Coward, come on.
I got something coming from behind.
Yeah, but I see him. Got him. Come on, you. No? Fine.
Just past the 2-hour mark.
Okay, well then it sounds like we need to get the dungeon item here. I didn't want to do it. Like little landmines.
Oh.
Okay. Do we have any keys? We got one key. Let's see if that's enough. Let's go. Bye.
Oh, got you with the fire.
Yeah, I thought I could dodge it.
Nope, you jumped into that.
I jumped into that. That's true. Bye-bye. No. If it wasn't for the guy up there shooting fire down on me, I'd take you on, but I'm busy now. Bye. Ah, so close.
Another 50 and you definitely get it.
Yeah, but it wasn't worth all the life I lost. Okay. Yeah. See, now, unlike the unicorn dragon and things that swerved at you, those ones just come right at you. Come on. Coming for me? Come on. I'm right here. No? Alright.
Oh,
Alright. Make up your mind. Oh, you double jumped. Rude.
well, that worked. You pushed him off.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get any experience for it, though.
No, because he didn't die by the sword.
He just died by game design, basically.
Yeah. I can't die so close. But if I could beat him...
It'd be worth it.
let's see. Nice shield? Just barely, alright.
Oof.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough one, people.
Mm-hmm. He just wasn't giving you an opening there.
No, he was not. I keep trying to do the cheese method, but I gotta be able to take a couple of hits to do that. I think I can kill him in 3 hits if I can just hit him that 3rd time. How do I turn back? Problem is, he hits me 2 times in the time it takes me to hit him 1, you know?
Yeah. He's clearly faster. You got him.
Got him. There we go. Now I can die. It's because I'm probably going to, because that guy, yeah. A blue one's stronger than the red.
Aww.
Alright, well, I tried, everybody, to get that third dungeon item, and I was almost there. Half the blue iron knuckle was the dungeon item of level 3.
Aww.
But, we still did pretty good.
Yeah, we've hit the 2-hour mark.
For the record, it was worth it, though, because look, the magic went down. Shield is a lot cheaper, jump is a lot cheaper. I think life and fairy stayed about the same, but that's okay, because shield and jump are going to be used a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. But, in the meantime, I hope you guys liked this stream. If you did, please leave a like and follow us on Twitch. Please subscribe to us. And if you do, ring the bell for notifications. And again, like I said, if you want to financially support us, go to indieplanet.com and Dream Angel, via our Dream Angel or TechWare comic books. We appreciate it. Next time, we take on Dungeon 3 and try to get more of the items before any bosses in Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Until next time.
Till next time.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.